The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is not your average self-help book. It's a provocative, compelling, and brutally honest guide to the realities of power, how it's gained, used, protected, and lost. Based on centuries of human history, Greene distills complex strategies from the actions of rulers, military leaders, diplomats, and schemers into 48 concise and powerful laws. These laws act as a manual for those navigating the often brutal landscapes of politics, business, relationships, and social hierarchies. This book does not aim to teach morality, it aims to teach awareness. Greene's perspective is unapologetically pragmatic. He suggests that power is neither inherently good nor evil, it is amoral. Those who ignore its principles risk being manipulated or defeated by those who don't. Through vivid historical examples and sharp psychological insight, Greene shows us that the game of power is always being played, whether we like it or not. At its core, the 48 Laws of Power is about control over situations, perceptions, and people. It's about understanding human nature, the drives, emotions, and desires that fuel our behaviors. Power, Greene argues, governs every human interaction, whether overt or hidden. By mastering the laws, we can either ascend strategically or protect ourselves from those who seek to dominate us. The book draws inspiration from historical figures like Niccolo Machiavelli, Sun Tzu, Napoleon Bonaparte, Catherine the Great, and Bismarck. Each law is illustrated by case studies, offering lessons drawn from real events often brutal, cunning, and calculating. These examples prove that power, while often masked in civility, has always operated under the same fundamental principles. Here are a few of the most powerful laws discussed in the book. Always make those above you feel superior. If you are too brilliant or competent, you risk inciting insecurity. Your brilliance should reflect on them, not overshadow them. Nicolas Fouquet, who threw an extravagant party to impress King Louis XIV, was instead seen as a threat and imprisoned for life. Deception is a powerful strategy. When others know your plans, they can counter them. By keeping your goals hidden, you maintain the upper hand. Visibility is a weapon. You must stand out to exert influence. Obscurity is the enemy of power. A wounded opponent will seek revenge. Destroy your enemies completely, leaving no room for retaliation. Too much familiarity breeds contempt. Strategic withdrawal increases value. Scarcity creates mystique. Everyone has a weakness. Find it and you hold the key to controlling them. Whether it's pride, insecurity, or desire, knowing emotional triggers grants power. Perfection provokes envy. Flaunt flaws or admit faults to avoid being resented. People prefer those they can relate to, not those they feel inferior to. These laws reflect how power operates behind the scenes. They are often rooted in subtle psychological principles like ego management, emotional manipulation, timing, and deception. What makes Greene's work especially brilliant is its psychological depth. The 48 laws aren't just strategic rules, they are insights into human behavior. Greene explores how envy, insecurity, pride, ambition, fear, and vanity shape interactions. By understanding these emotions, we can influence people more effectively or shield ourselves from their manipulations. He also emphasizes emotional control. The most powerful people remain calm, observant, and detached. They don't react impulsively. Instead, they use others' emotions as leverage. For law, keep others in suspended terror leverages unpredictability to keep opponents off balance. Recreate yourself speaks to personal branding and self-transformation, allowing individuals to control how the world sees them. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies challenges the common belief in blind loyalty. Friends can betray you, while enemies, when won over, often prove more loyal. Critics often label the 48 Laws of Power as manipulative, unethical, or Machiavellian. But Greene does not promote blind obedience to the laws. He presents them as tools. Like any tool, their moral implications depend on the wielder. He even warns of the risks: use the laws unwisely, and you may alienate allies. Overuse manipulation, and people will see through you. Apply tactics blindly, and they can backfire. That's why Greene advocates for contextual intelligence. Not every situation calls for cunning. The wise strategist knows when to act, when to wait, and when to remain silent. In today's digital world where social media, influence, and perception shape careers and reputations, Greene's insights are more relevant than ever. Office politics, corporate ladders, media spin, and online branding all revolve around power dynamics. Understanding these laws can help entrepreneurs launch impactful brands, executives navigate internal competition, creators build strong identities, anyone avoid manipulation or sabotage. Whether you're climbing the ranks or defending your ground, these laws provide a lens through which to interpret actions and craft your strategy. The 48 Laws of Power is not a feel-good self-help book, it's a wake-up call. It demands you to open your eyes to the hidden forces shaping your life and career. Whether you apply the laws, defend against them, or simply study them for awareness, this book will shift how you view relationships, leadership, and influence. Robert Greene doesn't urge you to become a tyrant. He urges you to stop being naive. In a world where everyone is playing the power game, this book gives you the rules. Whether you choose to play ruthlessly, wisely, or cautiously, the knowledge it provides is invaluable. If you seek self-mastery, strategic edge, or insight into human nature, the 48 Laws of Power belongs on your shelf and in your mind. If you found value in this summary, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Summary Lab for more powerful insights from the worlds.